What up, y'all? VTX in the building. And we are watching Bitcoin scream up, hitting 61K. Sixth monthly candle in a row, up only. It's such a sight to see. Pre-halvening Bitcoin run, monstrous. And I'm watching it happen, and I'm actually getting reminded of the emotions that I had last cycle. Because last cycle, I was emotional money. I was the emotional money. I didn't know about buying the depression and selling the euphoria. And now that we're kind of leaving the depression and we're out of those cheap price zones for a lot of coins, not all coins, I'm remembering what I was feeling years and years ago as somebody that was looking for something that was going up and wanting to get into it. Now, I'm not acting on those emotions, but it's just kind of a reminder. And I need to look at myself in the mirror and ask, am I the person that wants to buy something because it's going up? Am I the person that has to have confirmation first and see it moving? Because you have choices, right? You can buy when it's low. You can buy when it's kind of low. You can buy when it's high, or you can buy when it's really high, or somewhere in the middle. But the problem is we don't know how high it's going to go. We don't always know which point we're buying in. Actually, we have no idea until it all plays out. And man, it's such a risky game to buy when something's up, because the moves in cycles and it's up and down, and we want to buy. I know what happened to me last cycle, and it wasn't life-changing gains. Yeah, I was there in the euphoria, participating, getting a little 2x here, getting a little 50% there. That wasn't life-changing gains. That wasn't life-changing gains. And that was being an emotional participant that just, oh my God, things are going up. I got to click in. Oh, it went up. I don't want to lose it. I'll click out. Or you buy it here and it dips down and it hurts. And you're like, oh, if it just goes back up a little bit, I'll break even and I don't have to lose my money. It's not it. It's not it. And even though people might feel like the RH ecosystem, Pulse Chain, PulseX, Hex haven't pumped up enough to satisfy them yet, for me, I'm cool with it right now. We see Bitcoin screaming up. We know Bitcoin is the leading indicator of the crypto market. Bitcoin's got to go up. That money's got to get distributed. It's going to make its way out into ETH land and other altcoin buckets, and it takes time, It takes time. Alt seasons, we need that Bitcoin to go up. Bitcoin is OG. So it's beautiful to see. It's amazing to see that Bitcoin is screaming up. And I see 61K, I'm like, damn, that's what, like 10 or 12% away from, hitting the all-time high. That's nuts. That's really nuts. And I am waiting for the market to come to me. Okay? Yes, it's going to hurt to see other things moving, or my coins not moving as much as I want them to right now. Doesn't mean they won't in the future, but we're getting out of that depression zone and starting to enter. And this is a 4-year cycle. We've been waiting a long time for this. Years just having that conviction and buying low prices and waiting and having patience. And once you get out of that zone, it becomes a little bit more difficult. So the good thing is that the RH ecosystem hasn't really had any kind of mega pump yet. And you have opportunities to get in cheaper than people that had sacrificed in something like Pulse X. There's still opportunity there. However, what's going to happen in a month or two or mid-year towards the end of the year when we're in full bull market? Or maybe we had an alt season and we come back down and we got to rinse weak hands out before we can do another pump. Like, man, it's almost like the bear market was easier in a way. It was easier than the bull market because it's just so clear. It's like, all right, we're in depression. If the prices go down, I scoop more up, work more, save, and just keep adding to the bag. And now that things are starting to heat up or starting to cook, it's like, what am I supposed to do? I got no more bullets. That's it. I'm in. Like, I'm just maintaining and just waiting at this point. But that's where the patience comes in and the emotional control and overcoming and not just feeling FOMO. It's going to be a real thing. FOMO is going to be a real thing. Emotional money is going to be a real thing. And not financial advice. This is just where I'm at. It's not the time to start aping in and buying things after they go up 1,000,000,000%. You know, you got to find deep value stuff that have room to grow and have strong fundamentals, strong community. And then you let the market come to you and you have conviction and you wait for your turn. And we don't know if it's going to happen, but, you know, it's a miracle any of this is even possible. And we find something we're convicted in and we go for it. So things are looking good. We need to see that Bitcoin up. That's what's going to start distributing money coming in, make its way out into altcoins eventually. And we hope we have that amazing alt season. I'm wishing y'all the maddest of gains, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.